Yo guys, what up? It's your boy Jay, and we are here for video number 3. We are pumping these out like crazy. To be honest, I'm having so much fun, and I hope you guys are enjoying the content as well, because I'm having a lot of fun making them. So today's topic is gonna be: are you mentally prepared to become a creator on OnlyFans? My goal with this one is just try to get you guys mentally prepared for what will happen if you go down this route. Okay. And before we get into the video, I gotta do all my plugs. So if you could just leave a little thumbs up, and by the end of the video, if you got any questions or comments, just please leave them in the comment section below. Helps me out a ton. If you really like the video, let me know why. And then if you're serious about becoming a creator, I have my referral link below in the description. How it works is OnlyFans takes 20% of every single dollar you make. Okay, so if you use my referral link, they take 15% and I get the other 5%. So if you use my referral link to sign up, they're still gonna take that 20%, but instead of them getting to keep that 20%, they keep 15 and I get 5. And so if you do that, right, and you DM me that you signed up with my referral link, I will send you my personal phone number so that way you can ask any questions at any time, because to be as transparent as possible with you, if you're making money, I'm gonna be making money. And so I wanna be making money. So I wanna help you make as much money as possible. So I will gladly answer any and all questions for you, help you guide you in the right direction. Let me know. Literally, bug me. I don't care. I want to help you because in turn, that helps me. So just keeping it real with you. But that's all I got for the plugs. My socials are down there too. And let's get to it. The biggest thing, everybody is always scared about their family finding out, which is completely valid. Like nobody wants to look their family in the eye when they're making, content like this. It's just not the easiest thing to do. It's not the most exciting thing to do. So how did I handle that? That was my biggest concern too. My mom is actually really lenient about stuff like that. She doesn't really care. She's a free soul. Both my parents are hella young, so I'm lucky, right? If your parents are old, they probably will never find out. If you could hide it for a year, probably. But if they're young, they're with the stuff, they're with the new generation stuff, then I would just straight up tell them. The thing is, your family's probably gonna find out. If you want to do an anonymous OnlyFans, then by all means, you could probably get away with it. You just create a stage name, a stage Instagram with that, a new Instagram with that stage name, new Twitter with that stage name, and you never ever talk about it on your regular Instagram. And it's just, you're a ghost, okay? You have a mask on and everything. If you have tattoos, you got to find a way to not have them in there. The only problem with that is you're probably going to make a lot less money. It's a lot harder to grow because with all the saturation right now in OnlyFans, you need to be personable. You need to be friends with your subs, your community. They need to feel like they know who you are, and that's like the biggest thing. Being able to see your face. It's hard to have a friend if you've never seen their face. So, in my opinion, I would just not really go that route. But that's me. That's me. I'm balls to the wall. I want to make as much money if I'm gonna be doing this as I can. So that was me. But you could definitely figure out how to do it anonymously, okay? It's just gonna be a lot harder, a lot harder. And I'd be lying to you if I said it wasn't gonna be. Now, if you're just like ready to go, you're just like, screw it, we're gonna show my face, I'm gonna show everything, and I'm even gonna put it on my normal Instagram where all my high school friends and stuff are, my family. You could go about just like blocking all your family and telling them why. Be like, hey, I'm doing this now. I don't want you guys to see it, obviously. So I'm gonna block you guys, but maybe you can make a personal Instagram account for your family and your friends. Maybe put a story on your Instagram, be like, hey guys, I'm gonna start putting this kind of content up. If you don't wanna see it, just, leave. It's okay, I don't take any offense to it. I'm just letting you guys know so you don't get jump scared later on with a picture of my butt. You know what I'm saying? So that's my advice in terms of that. And then once you warn everybody, they've been warned. Maybe warn them over 2 or 3 days so that the people who didn't see it the first time can get a chance to see it. And I want, just to keep it real with you, everybody watches that stuff. Everybody consumes that type of content. So it's not like it's unheard of. Your mom and dad probably still, unless they're really old, probably still watch it. If not, they had their magazines under their bed when they were kids and this and that, So trust me, they know they know a lot more about that than probably you do too, even. Just saying. So everybody understands, everybody knows you're just trying to get that bag, you know? So keep that in mind. It's not that big a deal. Now, I would just put, the way I did it is I just started putting it on wow, I can't speak. The way I did it was I just started putting it on all my regular socials. I did not care. So I told my dad, I told my mom, and I was like, hey, this is what I'm doing. And I'm doing it because it's gonna make me a lot of money. And yeah, that's that. So now we're good. I explained everything to my dad. I explained everything to my mom. I told him to not look at certain things, to maybe just skip over my reels and stuff. And that's it. In my opinion, that's probably the biggest obstacle. That's the one that everybody's always like worried about. Like, oh my God, what are my family gonna think? My friends, you know, also if your family doesn't support that, you can't choose your family members, you know? So you can't choose your friends. You can always choose your friends, but you can't choose your family members. You have no control whether, you know, Auntie Josephine doesn't want to, you know, support your dreams. You know, Auntie Josephine is not gonna pay your bills. If she wants to volunteer and pay all your bills, then by all means, go listen to her. But if she's not going to pay your bills, she's not going to give you a house to live in that's your own, she's not going to buy you your car and your gas and your groceries, then why does Aunt Josephine's opinion matter? You know what I'm saying? Just to keep it 100% with you guys, that's my take on it. Now, something I didn't really realize until I started getting kind of deep into this is it kind of takes a little bit of a toll on your mental health. You're constantly posting yourself, you know, online, just like, you know, all your goods showing, you know? So like people are seeing this stuff, and a lot of them are going to be seeing it for free because, like, you know, you're advertising at the same time, trying to get people to come to your paid page. So people are going to be seeing this stuff for free, you know, and you're going to be working, and like you're going to kind of think about, like, sometimes I catch myself thinking, wow, am I like really doing this? Is this like what I'm doing for my work? Like, is that okay? But I just drown it out because I like to think about the money that I'm making. So it's like, okay, well, yeah, I'm definitely doing this for this money. You know, the money I'm making makes it worth it. So, but keep that in mind, because I mean, I'm not a super easily offended or like easily like depressed person. I'm emotional, but not when it comes to stuff like this. Like I'm just like whatever about it. But I know a lot of people, especially women, might feel very like they might feel like they're like degrading themselves, or like really like just not they just might overall feel not that great about themselves. Keep that in mind, that that's a possibility that you might run into that obstacle. It's not the best feeling ever. You know, you're not doing the most wholesome thing for work, but you know, you just got to think about the goal, the money at the end. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're doing it for. So just think about the positives. And just find a group of, hopefully you have a group of friends that loves you for whatever reasons, and they don't care about what it is you're doing. And that way you got that constant support system, because that's so important, you know? I'm lucky to have great friends. So one of my biggest goals with this channel is to tell you guys how things are, like not what you want to hear, but what you need to hear, okay? So this is not like a get rich quick, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna post my bikini photos on the beach and I'm gonna get so rich, I'm gonna make, you know, $100,000 a month because, you know, these guys, they want to see me in my bikini, you know? No, unless you have hundreds of thousands of followers already, you're not going to post bikini photos and get, you know, $10,000 a month. It's just not going to happen, you know? But I mean, there's people who can like work their way up with just even bikini photos, this and that. But if you want me to keep it 100% with you, you're going to need to post things that are, you know, probably your full body, and you're going to need to get real creative with it. Pretty creative. You're going to have good quality photos. My point, by the way, with all this is that you're going to need to put a lot of time into this. This is going to be a full-time job, at least for the first couple months, at least. You know, it could become automated or pretty, you know, hands-off once you're set up. You got a lot of followers. You just make a post here and there each day, and you're just reeling in subs. But to get there, you really need to work, especially if you don't already have a fan base to you know, support you already. You need to build that, and you need to build that. It takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of attention. You can't just like treat these people like they're money. You have to treat them like they're human beings. These are your friends. They basically are trying to create a friendship with you, and you need to create a friendship with them. So because they will support you if they know who you are and they know where their money's going. You know what I'm saying? These people aren't dumb, so they want to support people that seem like they at least care about them, you know? So you need to be putting all your time into your social medias, multiple social medias, at least 4 apps, you know, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, either Snapchat or like Reddit or whatever, right? I'm doing YouTube instead of that 4th one. So you just got to make sure that you're really on top of your stuff and putting in a lot of time. So if you already have a full-time job, right? This is going to be like adding a second full-time job on there. Like every day I'm on, as soon as I wake up, I'm on Twitter, and then I'm on Instagram and TikTok posting. I have hella drafts ready on my TikTok, post multiple times per day. Then I post twice or 3 times on Instagram Reels. And then on my Twitter, I'm posting like 2 or 3 like little promo photos sets or like videos. And what I'll do is I'll even go through people's like creators that are like me, like a guy who's like, I don't know, muscle guy or something, right? He has muscles and he's posting, you know, his content online. I'll go into I'll find their comments or their posts and find which ones have a lot of comments, go through the comments and like all the people's comments, and so that they can see that I like their comment and then come to my page, and hopefully they convert into a follower. And then later on down the road, hopefully they convert into a subscriber who's paying and this and that. That's a lot of work, dude. Like, you got to do that all day. So I'll wake up, I'll do that. Then I'll go post all across my 3 TikTok accounts. Then I'll post on my Instagram, right? And it's like all day. That's what I'm doing throughout the day. Like I'll finish my first round. Then I'll go do something like go eat breakfast, make and eat breakfast, right? And then maybe go to the gym. And once I get to the gym and park in the parking lot, doing the same thing real quick. Then I go to do my gym session. And then I finish my gym session and I check my socials real quick before I head home. Head home, shower up, eat, do the same thing. It's just like that a whole day. So you're going to need to put in a lot of time. Are you willing to do that for that type of money? Like, yeah, you can make crazy amounts of money, but you're going to need to put in crazy amounts of work first too. And not only the social media stuff, like I kind of forgot to touch on that you have to actually take content, you know, like you have to feel good about yourself. Then you have to go make sure there's good lighting, find a good spot to do it. Take your content, find out what kind of content you want to take. Make sure you take it yourself good or have a tripod or whatever. And it's like all these things need to be put together, you know, every single day. And you need to, if you stop for one day, you know, you might just slow down completely your progress. You know, you have to keep going linearly and just keep every day do a little bit more than the last day if you want to grow consistently and quickly. And lastly, just to finish up this topic, you need to make sure that you're also responding to your DMs on OnlyFans. You're commenting back to the people who are commenting on your stuff. You are interacting with your subs. You are paying attention to what they like and what they don't like. You know, you're making sure you're posting on there every day because they're paying for subscriptions. You gotta post at least once a day up there, you know? Like, you gotta be fair. Unless you're the best quality content ever, you post a couple times a month. But you're going to need to be posting every day. And, you know, there's just a lot of things you need to do. So ask yourself these questions. Also, I almost forgot this one. So think about this. Not only are you going to have to like think about your future as in like a real job, like an office job or like a government job where there's going to be background checks, this and that. Like, you know, you might be giving that up for the rest of your life. But also on top of that, relationships, like there's not a lot of people who would be super happy to hear that maybe you were like doing that, showing yourself off completely online, or maybe you were getting with other people online, videotaping it and selling that. Like literally, you know, you're a corn star at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what you are. You're creating content like that for people to see. So you might be giving up a lot of chances with relationships by doing this as well. You know what I'm saying? For me, I've always wanted to be on social media as my job. My job had to be social media. And basically the reason why I started this was just because I wanted to make sure I was like set in stone. Like I needed to do it or else I'd be homeless. So I was like, yeah, screw it. Let's do this. Give ourselves no chances to go get a regular job. So that way I work hella hard and actually do what I need to do to get it done this way. You know what I'm saying? So it's a weird way my mind works, but that's why I did. But if I had a potential relationship, and they're like, nah, I can't date you because of that, I understand because it's a valid reason, you know? So keep that in mind keep all these things in mind when you're doing your thought process on whether you or not you want to join and become a creator for OnlyFans, you know? So that's that. That wraps up the video. Again, all my stuff's in the description below. If you use my code or my referral link, let me know so I can help you out. Thank you guys for watching, and I love you all. Peace.